Remember, fear is the opposite of faith. Fear is a cause of all our problems. Trust is a very important factor in relationships. How can there be love without trust? Words that you use today become your thoughts for tomorrow. Is actually my subconscious mind needing more love from me, needing an assurance from me that I'm there for it. Fear is an emotion that often makes you feel like there is no way out of a situation. When you are experiencing the emotion of fear, sometimes you feel so blocked that you don't know what is the next step you can take. Let's understand where fear is coming from. In metaphysical terms, fear is nothing but a memory running inside your subconscious mind. Whatever is playing on the screen of your mind is what you're experiencing. Perhaps there is a memory going on that is evoking and triggering this feeling and this emotion of fear. And when a person is experiencing that fear, he is extremely anxious. Fear leads to anxiety. Anxiety often causes suppression of emotions. Suppression causes depression. And depression, to a great extent, we understand, is a cause of dis-ease, a lack of ease in the body. When a person is experiencing this state of dis-ease, then there is further more and more blockage, which blocks every single energy shift that he needs to progress in his life. He needs to move, he needs to think, he needs to reason, he needs to act. But there is a further disintegration, and a person stays where he is, or perhaps even has to take steps backwards. Fear is a cause of all our problems, because often when fear is experienced, a person's vibration drops, and then a person is not able to make use of their energy. As a result, outcomes go out of our hands, because fear determines what you expect out of an outcome. Fear is a memory, but it's coming from your tendency to doubt and worry. Where there is doubt and worry, there is fear, and then the cycle continues. Where there is fear, there is anxiety. How do I stop myself from doubting and worrying? For that, very importantly, we need to understand, if I understand about myself, my mind, my energy, the universe, if I try to understand that everything is coming from my energy and energy is always changing, then I will convince myself to get out of this state of fear. Everything is energy, everything can change, everything is a reflection of my own thoughts, feelings and memories. If I know how my mind works, if I understand how my subconscious mind works, if I understand more about the power I have within me to change my life, to shift my thoughts, to change my results, you see, I won't get caught up in this emotion of fear. I may experience it, but it will come and go away. It won't stop me from performing and doing what I'm supposed to do in a situation. In fact, whenever there is a situation, there is always an energy, a power within you that can do something to resolve it, to change it, to shift it, to transform it. How will I use that energy for all of these purposes? If I'm caught up in fear, which does not allow me to move forward at all. In fact, I'm adding negative energy and attention to an event because I'm experiencing fear about it. So first step always is understanding. You need to understand. Wherever there is less understanding, there is doubt and worry. Think about it. All the times that you did not understand something, there was always some fear relating to it. Understanding is very important. It's the first step to dealing with fear. What do you need to understand? You need to understand about your mind. You need to understand who you are, where have you come from, what is there inside you. See, today there are so many books on mind and mind power, so many books, so much of literature available on energy, vibrations. Today you can watch so many people talking about the mind and energy and vibrations. There is so much of information available today. All you have to do is be disciplined enough to keep feeding these good thoughts about yourself. Read about the mind. Watch people talking about mind. Understand how it works. See, most people, when I ask them to define their mind or to think about their mind, they have no picture. In fact, a lot of people will come back and say, I thought about my brain, I was thinking about the mind. This is true. We are trying to manage our lives and manage our minds without understanding what the mind is all about. So, this is a very important point. Understand about your mind. Read things which educate you about how your mind works. Read about the power of your subconscious mind. Because with understanding, you gain awareness. Awareness helps you take action and control that emotion. In fact, no emotion will overpower you if you have understanding. If you understand how the mind and body work, you will not fear that something wrong will happen, because you will know, no matter what, I'll handle it. We can change it. We can shift it. We can heal it. So this is really a very important step. Once you dedicate few minutes in your day to understanding about the mind through reading or watching, you will notice you're gaining more and more positive perspective about things, and automatically the intensity of the fear you experience on a daily basis is coming down. Secondly, and a very powerful way which all our scriptures suggest in order to overcome fear, that is spending time with yourself. You see, when you spend time with someone, you understand them. Most importantly, you start to trust each other. Trust is a very important factor in relationships. How can there be love without trust? How can there be sweetness in a relationship without trust? It is the same with our own selves. How can I derive strength, energy, power, inspiration, even solutions from inside me if I don't spend time with myself in silence? If you're not doing this already, start spending few minutes in silence every day. It can do wonders to your energy and vibration. In fact, anyone struggling with managing their emotions should start spending time in silence on a daily basis. It's almost like you spending time with your own source energy, your own creative forces when you do that. And there are easy ways to do it. You can start with 5 minutes and perhaps then go on to 10 to 15 minutes twice a day. But you see, these 5 minutes are you spending time with yourself, just maybe focusing on your breathing. Thoughts will come. As they come, they will go away like passing clouds. Remember, the purpose of meditation or silent sitting is not stopping the thoughts. So when someone says, I can't sit in silence, I get too many thoughts, my answer to them and reply to them is always, doesn't matter, that's why you're sitting in silence. In order to slowly allow the tendency for thoughts to come to pass and reduce. So don't focus on the thoughts, focus on your breath. Slowly breathe in and breathe out. You can give yourself some counts so that you are able to concentrate on the counting rather than the thoughts. Like uninvited guests, thoughts will come and they will go away. You continue to keep your attention on your own self, on your breath. And at that time, if you have a certain form of the divine or universal energy in your mind, hold on to that form. You derive energy from that form. When you're holding on to that form, surrender all your worry and fear. Say, I give this to you. You see how lighter you feel. Because when you think of that form, visualize that form, you derive energy from that form. And you see, divine or God stands for peace, love, solutions, inspiration, joy, blessing, good fortune, abundance. You see, when you connect with this energy and all its attributes, that's what you experience. You draw abundance energy, you draw love energy, you draw peace energy. And you certainly lift your vibration. You will feel better. Few minutes of doing it, you will feel better. However, If you don't have any specific form of the divine, no problem. Spend time with yourself and simply imagine giving all your worries and fears to your power within you. Whatever that power stands for you, it could just be pure energy for you, or it could just be universe for you. Give away all your thoughts and worries to that higher power. And then see how much better you feel in that moment. In the day also, whenever you feel stressed, you feel fear taking over, just tell yourself, I give all my fears and worries to God or the universe. I'm free to live my best life. So this silent sitting practice, especially first thing in the morning, is a wonderful way to set the tone for the rest of the day. You will notice when you're spending time in silence, you become far more aware of yourself. You understand yourself better. You understand your needs. And many times you will catch yourself with that fear. And you will be able to tell yourself like a mother tells the child, don't worry, it's going to be okay. So that assurance from inside comes as you spend time in silence. And that is a beautiful feeling. That can't be explained. Certain things can't be explained. They can be experienced. When you spend time in silence, you experience that lightness, that peace, that satisfaction, that assurance. And every day doing this practice at the same time will help align your subconscious mind to this purpose of releasing all your fears and worries. The third thing is, whatever is causing you any fear, try to visualize it working out in your favor. Maybe there is a fear that I may not be able to settle in my new job. Maybe there is a fear that my life after marriage may not be the same. There could be so many things that are causing you fear. Visualize positive outcomes. Spend a minute or two in the day visualizing a happy, positive outcome about any area that is causing you fear. A minute or two of doing this, you relax the energy associated with that experience. And as the subconscious mind sees a positive, happy outcome, it tries to copy it. So as I start seeing positive outcomes, my fear associated with what can happen in this situation starts to come down. I will raise my vibration, and my raised vibration will allow me to see positive signs and outcomes about the situation. The next thing is, make sure you have a positive statement or a list of statements, so that whenever you experience anxiety, doubt and worry, you're able to go into the self-talk mode. Self-talk mode, why? Because you see, your subconscious mind needs a direction. So if I'm feeling anxiety, if something is causing or triggering fear, I need to talk to my child like a mother talks to the child and says, wait, I'm here. Listen to me. So you have to become that mother to your own self. So positive statements like, I'm safe, I'm protected, good things happen to me, I'm attracting positive outcomes at all times, everything works out in my favor, I'm always protected and guided by God and the universe. All my thoughts have a positive direction. I spend my life in peace and joy. Whatever I do becomes a success. Every person and situation in my life brings me happiness and joy. You see, as I start saying these statements, I'm giving a direction to my mind. Oh, she wants positive outcomes. Oh, he wants success. We are safe, we are happy, we are protected, we are peaceful. Words that you use today become your thoughts for tomorrow. So if today I'm using a set of positive words and affirmations to counter my fear and worry, tomorrow you see they will become my thoughts, and these statements will come to me automatically even when I'm sleeping. So the cycle goes on and on. Every day spent in giving yourself positive thoughts can play a big role in reducing the intensity of fear, doubt and worry you experience in your life. So if you haven't made this list, sit down with yourself, write down words that you most resonate with and start repeating them to yourself at least once or twice a day. The last thing that I want to suggest when it comes to countering fear is Knowing this, that any extreme emotion like fear is coming from a need inside your subconscious mind for more attention and love. It's trying to draw your attention. It needs more love from you. And so, my first responsibility is I should give it that love and that attention. Every problem triggering fear or any negative emotion is actually my subconscious mind needing more love from me, needing an assurance from me that I'm there for it. So think of yourself like a little boy or girl, maybe 6, 7 years of age. Think of yourself as a child when you were 6, 7 years of age. Hold on to this image in your mind. Visualize this child in front of you. Go ahead, hug the child. And as you hug the child, say, it's all going to be okay. We are protected, we are safe. I want you to know that I really, really, really love you. Thank you for being in my life. I'm always going to take care of you. I'm always going to be there for you. And keep repeating the cleaning words. Thank you. I love you. I bless you. All is well. Thank you. I love you. I bless you. All is well. Repeat these words. Continue holding on to the feeling of hugging your inner child, your subconscious mind. And you will see how the emotion intensity is coming down. Practice this inner child exercise for a few minutes on a daily basis and see how much more secure and safe you feel. Remember, fear is the opposite of faith. Faith, we said, comes from keeping your mind focused on all the things that you can do, all the things that you want to do, expecting best possible outcomes. And this tendency to expect the best also needs to be developed. So if you're experiencing fear today, don't lose hope. Don't think that negative things will happen, bad things will happen. So many people come to me and say, I'm going to bring negative experiences in my life. I'm scared I'm going to bring negative outcomes because I'm thinking bad thoughts. Don't worry. One positive thought you give yourself is 10,000 times more powerful than the one negative thought that you're thinking. So, doesn't matter how much negative you've thought so far. Today is a new day. Today is the first day of the best phase of your life. So don't let fear overpower you. Build faith on a daily basis by spending time in silence, focusing on positive outcomes by visualizing them in your mind, reading about mind, power, energy and vibrations. Understand yourself through these books and these videos. And most importantly, heal your inner child. This holds the key to overcoming fear and experiencing best possible results in your life. I hope you practice and follow these little tips I've given you. Do share with me how they're working for you and how far they've helped you overcome the experience of fear, loneliness and negativity. Here's wishing you all the very best. Namaste.